All right, y'all. Come on in here. How y'all doing? Reading my mail. Man, nice piece. Yeah, these people running for office. All right, come on in here, Carolyn. How are you? Let's see. You know, one of my favorite places now. They were trying to get me on back up here. The Harris Cherokee. I can't wait. You know, I would have done had me 5 or 6 bus trips by now going on to the casino. And let me see what they offered me. They offered me about $100 if I just come on. See, they want to give me some free money and things and rooms and everything, but I ain't gonna be able to do that one. No, not quite yet. Ron, good to see you. Lori, let's see what this is. Napa Auto Parts. Want to sell me a bunch of auto parts. Hell, I hope I don't need them. Tim Fabrion, and I hope y'all done recovered from yesterday's. I got a lot of calls about yesterday's Patio Chronicle. If you didn't catch it, you have to go back on my Facebook page, Pook a Face, and check it out. I ain't gonna say nothing else. The head of the Deacon Bowl want to meet with me, but I told him we'll have to wait and see. That's okay. All right. That's okay. They said they called the meeting on me. I said, all right now. Yeah, so anyway, Raquel, good to see you. What y'all been up to? I mean, it's a little cold this morning. I'm a little moving slow today. I ain't got up and popped up early. I didn't have nowhere to be. And so, I'm running a little bit late this morning. And, it's a great day to be stayed in the bed. It's kind of chilly outside and leaves everywhere, and so I ain't got too much going on. And but anyway, yeah, yesterday was a little off the change, Ross, and you know, but you know, every word of it. I told them they done had to call the meeting at the church. No, just kidding, y'all. But on the real note, it's just a beautiful day to be alive, just to get outside, and you know, it's about 55 degrees, I believe, a little brisk, and so we hope that you tuned in and joining us. Remember to tell somebody else about the Patio Chronicles. This is really an opportunity for us, you know, going back historically. Now, you know, I did the start of Patio Chronicle maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, and I was trying to get out here every Friday, just to give you a word of whatever the weekly thoughts of whatever was going on that particular week. And then when COVID hit, I said, you know what? Since I'm now not going into the office, I can not going to the station, I can kind of give you all this every morning. But I didn't realize I was gonna have all of this stuff I got going on. So whether it is doctor's appointment, usually if I'm not here, it's because of a doctor's appointment was either early that morning, interfered with it, and so between the foot, which is healing beautifully, the eye, which is still getting there, you know, and everything else I have going on. I'm in some doctor's office once or twice a week, but it's all good though. It's all good. It's a little chilly. I had to get on my big Alpha Phi Alpha sweater this morning, and it's almost not enough. You know, bald head people, y'all had to be. We had to put on hats. Yeah, if you bald headed and you man, you had to put on hat. If you bald headed and you're a woman, you had to put on a wig now. Cause see, some of these women has got on wigs not because they like them as a fashion statement, but because their head get cold, so they just put a wig on. And you know, I don't know, sisters. Y'all have to tell us how these wigs work. But you know, cause men, we don't be knowing how. You know, I think they have a. You know, I think they have like a tab like your shirt does with. will tell you what part is supposed to be in the front and which part is supposed to be in the back. I'm not sure though. Anybody who know for real, just let me know. There was a time when women just when you had to really be like, sick or cancer or something, so to put a wig on. And but no, today everybody got one. How many of y'all ladies got a wig? I think everybody got one. Every woman I know got one. And but some of them, I think, like the other week, I wore one of my beautiful shirts that I had designed by Kenneth Zaki. They have all these designs in them, and I was in a hurry, and depends on, like, early in the morning, I get this like kind of hazy thing going on, and so I put the shirt on backwards. But the way the shirt is situated, it did not feel like it was pulling backwards. And so I'm like, I finally go into the store after wearing it for about 4 hours. I said, this damn shirt is on backwards. So I do what men do. I stepped right there in the store and took it off, and turned it around. I ain't go no bathroom or none of that. Hell, look, this is my stomach. And so I just spin it around right there in the store. And but I need to make sure y'all know, because the way the wig cut now, depending if it's short, you may be confused now. But if the long, if you got the long part in the back and you turn it around the front, it's gonna look like you got some long bangs in the front. So you may get confused, and your do be looking crazy. Cause y'all know I done seen women put them on the wrong side and the tab be off the side. I'd be like, ma'am, either you need to just take that and just twist it around. You need to take that and twist it around, because I know they don't make no wig where the tab should be, little size, how they do with the shirt. The size thing should be coming down by the side of your ear. Ear. I don't think they make that kind. I don't know. But if the size, they like extra large, medium, or small, that little gold tag is coming down by your ear, that means that will need to be either spun around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You're taking this, spun it just a little bit, and so that you can get it in the right position now. I'm just saying. And even if you got one now, I'm just telling you, I'm just giving you the wig etiquette, what us men see, because we know like a lace front and that, but that little brown thing in the front is not intended to show. I don't think. Now, Angela, y'all can help me out. Nicole and Linda, y'all help me out. That little brown piece is like the lacing piece. You both take some scissors and trim that part off, I think. Trim it as far back as you can. And I don't know what all holds it on that glue or whatever. I don't know what all y'all use. I don't know. They just have the one that they used to have, like with my mom and them, because she didn't wear it, man. She had one too in there, but it just fit like a skull cap. You just, on a cold day like that, you pull that mug on, you just walk on out the door, But now they got that little thing with the lacing in it, and the people don't know what to do. They don't know that part, but be trimmed off before you put it on. They be wearing it, and that little thing be down on their forehead. I don't know. So one day I need one of y'all to get on here on my live and do a wig etiquette class. Because I can understand, since they have to go through a lot. You got long hair, you got to put it in a certain way and whatever. You got short hair, just pull one of them like skull cap wigs on, keep it going down. But if you, now the older people, they didn't know this, and I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I really am. 'Cause I ain't trying to, these are never intended for anybody in particular. But if you had them little beads on your neck for the hair curls, the coils, you have to kind of cut those off, because if you see come in close, if the wig don't cover those, then that's a sure sign you got your wig from like West End, or you ordered it offline from like not Amazon, but from like Wish. Everything from Wish be slightly different. So if it don't cover like that little part of your kitchen in the back, you don't get the right size. You got an extra large head, but you get like a medium or something. It don't come all the way back, and And if it don't cover that little part, that's a surefire giveaway that it came from like Wish, because you wish that it would fit properly, but no, it does not. Just telling you. All right. So anyway, to all of our sisters, now some of them got them you don't even know. You have to look real close. Is that really? Now, one way to tell, and I'm gonna move on because this wasn't even supposed to come up today. One way to tell, surefire sign now, brothers. I'm gonna tell you now. A surefire sign that is not real. If in the course of her regular routine, sister just sitting there talking to you, and all of a sudden she make one or two moves, this bring a dead giveaway. If she talking to you, and y'all just sitting there, just having regular conversation about, oh, how the children, everybody doing good, and she take this one finger like this, and swipe like that, and kind of go back and throw her head back like that. She take that one finger, because trying to catch that curl, and then kind of swing her head. That ain't no good. That one ain't real. And she take that finger now, and kind of then turn her head around slow. Ain't hers. Then if she do what I call the kind of full four finger hookup, no thumb. She take all four of these and just kind of. She take this kind of around the ear and rake it back. And then throw her head, not real. She take this and kind of, she take all four of them and just kind of swipe that to the back. It ain't, So anyway, I'm just telling you, sister, let me let you know. This, one finger in the front, four fingers in the back, is a dead giveaway. That it's new to you, you ain't used to it, and you just super excited about it because you think your thing is lit, yeah, and you do it more than once too. You just close your eyes, you be thinking you like Bo Derek with them cornrows or something. I don't know what you think be going on, but well, anyway, boys and girls, now that we got this most important thing out of the way, do whatever you want to do, sister. I'm just really just joking. We love y'all with, hair, no hair, wig, no wig, braids, no braid, short, I like it all. And, I think a one with a short hair is just, sexy as hell to me for whatever reason. Low cut crops. A couple of y'all wear them on here. I ain't gonna call y'all name because I don't want y'all husband to be getting upset with me, but couple of my friends on here, I be liking it. I don't be saying that. I be holding my tongue. Cause I've been knowing y'all so long. I had to tell you, but that ain't gonna work now. And that one hand swipe around the ear. You trying to get that little piece around the ear is just another one. Angela Britt, I love your hair. I'm just gonna have to tell you, Angela's been just a beautiful sister all of since I known her. So we were growing up about 12, 13 years old. Beautiful sister, just beautiful, and the personality go to it. So I ain't gonna tell her because her husband may see this, and I don't want her to be getting beat up for Thanksgiving or nothing. But she's a beautiful sister. She had one of them, low hairdo things too. So thank you, Angela. All right. So anyway, I don't know if you got a wig or not, but whatever it is, it worked for you, Angela. There you go. Love you too. Just wonderful, wonderful. How you meet somebody you're going to be friends with for the rest of your life. Angela was one of those people over at Price High School, and even before that, ran a lot with my uncle with Flip and a lot of our friends. We got a lot of mutual friends, and smart as a whip, and pretty too, But anyway, don't let me get started. So, that's all. I mean, really, let me just say this. Family, find a way to really enjoy your family in the coming days and weeks. I know we want to all be together. I do too. And I'm trying to figure out what's the best course to do that. And, because I would love to see all of my family. Usually during a holiday, it's usually one of these holidays, either Thanksgiving or Christmas. All of us. Of course, I got 6 brothers and sisters. Well, 5 brothers and sisters, and they, then all have children, nephews, and nieces. And it's always good to see everybody kind of come home. But this year, I'm just gonna tell you, it ain't worth it, y'all. This COVID is really, really moving, and y'all can act like Donald Trump loyalists if you want to. Oh, it won't happen to me. 250,000 people, 250,000 people are dead, and now, if there was a time when I could ask, I want to do this. If you know of somebody that you know of, I ain't talking about somebody you read about. If you know somebody who died from COVID, give me a thumbs up. Just see, because that was a time when I could say, I don't know nobody died from that, so I ain't really. Look, them people out there in Washington State dying, ain't nobody dying down here. And then you remember we was talking about, well, black folks don't die from this. We don't die from. Now I've been saying, hold on now. If these folk doesn't have a disease that we don't die from, something in America that went terribly wrong. Because if it's any kind of disease, we're dying from it. So we can say, look, we know people. I'm talking about personally, either relatives or friends or people close enough on us who would have said, I could say, now, look here, I know Uncle Jim, as much as he wanted to live, ain't no way this man would have just been reckless. And so it ain't about you being reckless, to be honest with you. It's just the nature of this virus. It moves one person to one person. If you sneezed on something, touch the doorknob, or if you been in a space and sneeze and I happen to walk right behind you, it's just that easily transmitted. So it ain't but whether your nephew has been nice and he been safe and he been out of the way. No, it ain't about, we used to kind of say to people, oh, you got a VD, you nasty. Oh Lord, you got mononucleosis, you nasty, you got trichinosis, you got all of this, you got a, what do you call it, HPV, no, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It simply means you were in the wrong place to catch the virus or the infection. I mean, the president has it, mayors done had it, governors done had it. And so it simply means, brothers and sisters, you just have to be super, super careful. I bet none of you all, I remember when this thing first started, look here, I think I must scrub my hands I still keep a bottle of sanitizer this high. Every time I'm at Home Depot, I buy something in the car. So when I get in the car after touching the door handle, it's always on the passenger side seat. And so, take care of yourselves, because the worst thing you want to happen, we don't want your Thanksgiving visit to turn into a Christmas ICU stay. Or we don't want your Thanksgiving visit turned into a family visitation at Willie Watkins Funeral Home to make funeral arrangements. Okay? All right? And so that's kind of how that works. What else we got? I ain't got nothing going on. I'm finna go grab a little bit of lunch. I got it all day today. Remember to listen today. And all of you who can, I need you, now don't go take that test like the lady took now. I was telling you about the old lady yesterday. They jugged that thing up in her nose and she hit that accelerator in that big Cadillac and ran over 4 cars. Don't take them drive up there like that. Put the car all the way in park now. I mean, really. That's a funny. That story's still funny to me. Till this day, you hear me? But anyway, what was I about to say? Oh, I'll be doing all day from 4 to 9 p.m. today, 5 hours. We're going to be raising bikes with the MEG Music Education Group, and Rick Ross from Capital Records will be on there. He does a phenomenal job over in the Mechanicsville community. Every year I'm usually at Walmart, on Cascade, but because of this pandemic, we won't be broadcasting live. I'll be broadcasting live from right here in my palatial estate on the south side of the city, but you still have an opportunity to give. And so we're going to put all of that information up in a little bit. We try to give families, and it's going to be more important this year than probably ever before, that we are a blessing to families. And so, because they don't have it, they simply don't have it. And I'm thinking about all of my friends who have had either work slowdowns, work stoppages. Some of my friends who work at Delta who was given the option to take leave and just take unemployment or be fired, frankly. How do you say that to people who've been, but again, can you imagine the travel industry was hit so hard that they give you option, we'll put you on long-term unemployment. So at least you can get that $300-400 a week. Now, it wasn't bad when they were still getting the supplement, the $600 a week to go with the $380 or whatever it is that they give. I've never had an employee. I think I got it one time for about 2 weeks. And all of these years I've been working. And so I don't put a whole bunch of money into that. I don't mind you using my money because right now I'm working. So you got to use some of mine, pay the people. And let me remind you, let me do this. God, I almost forgot. I need to bring her on here. Tomorrow I may do that, bring Elizabeth Amalame on my Facebook Live. And they have $5,000. What day is the 24th, somebody? I think it's next Tuesday, is it? Is it next Tuesday? Must be next Tuesday. Somebody look up November 24th. But they will be at the Loudermilk Center from 2 to 5 o'clock, I believe it is. 2 to 5 or something like that. I'll get the time down again. They have up to $5,000 in assistance with your utilities, your mortgage payment. If your mortgage is behind, please share that with somebody. The flyer is on my Facebook page. $5,000 that can help with late mortgage payments, late rent payments, that can assist you with mortgage, catching your light bill, water bill, gas bills up. All you got to do is bring all of your late payment notices, bring your Social Security card, and bring your proof of ID, and you can get your paperwork processed on the spot. So that's next Tuesday. And then they cut the checks on Wednesday. So and you can call them over at Hosea Helps or Hosea Feed the Hungry, and you can get the paperwork started. You don't have to wait till next Tuesday, but they're going to be actually physically sitting there for those who can't. Now, you can look that number up. I have the number in the house. I should have brought it with me. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll make sure that people get it. Because here's the thing. They got millions and millions of dollars. If they don't use it, it goes back. So please, ma'am, please, sir, I'm calling people I know. Now, the only catch is you got to be a City of Atlanta resident, and they're about to get some additional resources from DeKalb County. And so I think Commissioner Johnson came on right behind her and said that the money should be transmitted to them sometime this week. But don't just suffer. It's money. It's free. All you got to do is bring some documentation and you can get this money. Okay, thank you. 753-3353. Thank you, Brother Henderson. Always on the job. Call over there. Now, let me tell you, 755-3353. Let me just tell you this. Be patient. Can you imagine telling people, look, it's $5,000 up to, everybody ringing their phone. Now, let me let you in on a little bit of a secret now. If it is me, right? Now, the other thing Elizabeth asked for yesterday on the show is for call for volunteers. They're putting together about 3,000 boxes of food that they're going to give out when people drive up to the World Congress Center next Thursday, because they're not doing that feeding program. So here's the thing. They have a headquarters over on Forest Hill Avenue, which is right off Cleveland, if you're familiar with Cleveland. And what is that? 75, Cleveland Avenue 75 exit. When you get off, to your right is a Crystals. Right behind the Crystals at a dead end is their headquarters. Okay? They're looking for volunteers today. Now, if it's me and I needed some help, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get all of my paperwork together. I'm going to go over there to Forest Hill location, after calling them 755-3353, I'm going to say, Ms. Amalami, I'm here to volunteer to help stuff these boxes to get them ready. Now, you look, here's something you can do that if you're not even, and I'll probably go over there tomorrow just to volunteer. You can go do this even if you're not needing no help. So go call Jose Feed the Hungry. They need you to help put these boxes together in their headquarters. You put their apple juice, their apple sauce, all of the stuff that goes in there, the non-perishable. I'm sure they're going to put whatever meat they have in that last. And you'll be a tremendous help to them because they are organization help. But if I got my paperwork, I'm bringing my paperwork with me and say, I know I'm going to help you put these boxes together now. But I also need some help with can we work on my paperwork while I put these boxes together? What do you think she's going to say? What do you think they're going to do? Of course, I would be more readily process yours if I see you don't come in here and put together about 75, 8 of these boxes in the couple of hours it takes for you to spend time getting your paperwork together. That's this parable of the healing of the lepers. There were lepers that had been healed who came looking to be healed. And so leper simply means leprosy. They had an issue that was manifesting itself. So when you look at them, you could see clearly they have an issue of blood. They have a skin issue. Everywhere they go. So Jesus said, look here now. Go into the city and show yourself to the priest. And if you got faith enough, then you're going to be healed. So that's what they did. They went on into the city. Maybe they went to a downtown tent revival crusade. I don't know what they did. Maybe they came downtown and went to Ebenezer if they were in Atlanta. Went to some of them churches on all Big Bethel. Maybe they went and seen the preacher there. He laid hands on them, and almost instantaneously they became healed. And they went on into the city. But one came back just to say, thank you, Jesus, I appreciate you. Thank you for what you did for us. Thank you for giving us the remedy. Thank you for giving us the instructions on how we could make our lives better. Because lepers were shunned by the people because they didn't want nothing to do with you because they thought that whatever you had was contagious and therefore you were an outcast among your people. And so, look, if a man or woman is willing to help you, be willing to turn around and help somebody else. Hold me, Holy Ghost. You ain't even got to. Y'all ain't even got to say Amen again today. Look, I feel the Holy Ghost coming now. And so, go and while you are getting help somebody else. Don't just sit there like somebody owe you something. No. You say, look here, I'm gonna come put some of these boxes together, and here go my paperwork. Let's see if we can do this thing together. While I be a blessing to you all, y'all been a blessing to me, I want to help y'all be a blessing to others. That's how it works, right? And so, go on over there and get some help. Now, y'all know somebody who rent behind. If they done call you asking for you money to help catch their rent up, you tell them, oh, okay, I can help you with that. Let me drive you over here. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do you one better. Get all your bills together. You tell them, look, you need me to pay your bills? Get them all together. Get your lease together. Get your notice that you're behind together. And I'm going to pay every last one of your bills. Now, you got to go with me, though. Pretend like y'all going to the bank to get the money out your bank. Okay? And then drive them right over there to Hosea Helps. Tell them, here, help is on the way. I'm like Country Wayne. Help is on the way. And you walk on in here. And I'll sit with you and go through this process with you. But I ain't got no $5,000 like that now. But they got it. All right, so I ain't going to tarry. We're not going to tarry long now. We're going to keep it moving and go and help somebody. And the other thing is, let me say this. One of the things I learned that, when I came out of City Hall, I'm going to tell y'all this story, then I'm going to bounce on up out of here. When I came out of City Hall after leaving City Council, running for president of City Council, lost that race, and came on home, I believe, and was looking for the next thing that I want to do. Obviously, radio called immediately and said, "Hey, WALK called me. Hey, come on down here. We want want you to come do something with us." But I didn't really what my passion was at that time. So I was still, I was free. I'm like, look, I got a skill. I got something to say. I know this process. I know how city government works. I done helped so many people. I ain't gonna even tell. I don't think I ever mentioned it. I've helped so many people in this town. I had people come to me and say, "Man, if this don't work out, let us know. We got you. Based on how much you have helped in this community, we got you. You know, we will hire you. I mean, these black big companies, right? We'll hire you. We'll give you a job. You can work for us. You can come do our governmental affairs. You can come do this and that." I'm like, "Oh wow, really? You know, whatever it takes, we'll we'll help you, and we'll carry your health care costs and everything." And of course, the election was over, and I leave, and I look around, and I can't even find these jokers. You hear me? These jokers won't even return your call. Now, while you're there, everybody gonna call. This is what's gonna drive Trump crazy. While you in power, everybody needs you now. Now, when they think you don't have any power, then they won't even return your call. But I had to let them know now, the source of my supply does not come from down here now. Just know with a surety, I don't work the plan, but, long story short, sometimes you have to know your own value. And I remember leaving, and the people who I thought was going to call, I'm very cordial with them now. I don't even remind them of the lie they told me. "Oh, you leave here, we're going to hire you, man. We put you on our payroll. For all that you've done didn't happen," right? And so I ain't going to say much, but, your help sometimes come from places that you can't see. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out, and I said, "Lord, I position myself not to be in need, economically. I have some things I want and would like to get done, and because my health care was coming from that, like I need to make sure that's paid up." But long story short is, so I'm sitting in my study meditating, and my phone rings, and it is this developer, white guy, asked me how I'm doing, what I'm doing. He said, "I'm building a project in your old city council district, and I need some help. I cannot get anything done on it. The community won't even talk to me about it." I said, "Oh, where's it at?" He told me the street. I said, "Oh, yeah, they should want to talk to you, because Lord knows that needs to be developed for quick." And they said, "Well, can I talk to you? Can you meet with me? I'd like to meet with you about helping on it to get it done." I said, "No problem." I said, "I'm free. It's like on a Thursday." I said, "Let's try to meet early next week, Monday, Tuesday. Go, they got an office on Peachtree on them big floors up there." So, that between Thursday and Monday, I got to figure out. I know kind of what they want. I had no idea what the price should be. I know what they needed. The project ended up being about a $20 million project, right? $20 million, but they cannot get it done because the community didn't trust them, right? They know that, and this is the power of your word, right? And but they said, "Now, okay," they know me. I don't give a damn if it's $20 gazillion if it ain't gonna help our people. I had to do that the other day. I had somebody who wanted me to endorse a product for the radio. I checked the product out, tried it. I said, "Okay, how much does the product cost?" It's $200-300. I said, "Nowhere in the hell I'm finna tell our people about that. You can go back and tell them now, while they can pay me, and they will pay me nicely, I'm not going to endorse something I don't believe in, and I'm not going to endorse that for that amount of money that you think we're going to get out of people. Because if it does not do what they say it's going to do, then they're going to be looking to me. Because I do know my word has some credibility to it. Whether you like me or not, hell, that's your issue. But if I tell you something, I'm willing to stand by it. But anyway, long story short, I got to get, because I got to go. I got to go to my... And so I go see a black attorney friend of mine. And I asked him, well, look, I got this potential to do this job. By then, I done did my little research. I got the potential to do this job. It's just like what you do. Now, I know your rate is $450, $55 an hour. Hold on. Hear me out again now. Y'all hear me real good? I said, your rate, based on what I last saw, your billings was $455. He smiled a little bit. And so I said, now, I got to do this work. It's going to take a little while. I don't know how to price it or what to tell him, what to charge him. But after I did the calculation at $455 an hour, I figured it's take X amount of hours. And he says to me, gave me some very valuable, and I had to remind him of this recently because he had forgotten the conversation. And so he says to me, well, yeah, that's about right, what I charge. He said, but look here, I don't have the experiences you had. He says, now I done did my research on him. It's surprising when Negroes know about you. He had done his research on me. He said, look, you've been in the city all your life. You've been active since you were a student. You have been mentored by all the language, this one, that one. He says, your life experiences make you invaluable. I charge the rates within what the profession allows for. Right? He said, now what is the value of the project? I said, it's about $20 million. He said, so let me explain to you how this works. Now I'm gonna put y'all up on game, then I'm running out of here, right? He says if the value is $20 million, then on the low end, the developer's gonna walk away with probably about $10 million after all his bills and everything paid. He's gonna walk away with about $8 to $10 million. He said, now whatever you think about charging him, remember now, that's after all the bill paid. You're standing between, if you don't help him, he's standing to lose about $8 to $10 million. He said, now, what do you think that's worth to you? I said, Lord. I said, I didn't even think about it like that. He said, now, if you were going to make me $10 million, what do you think I'd be willing to give you? Because without you, I'm not able to make one dime now. And so sometimes you had to know, because the number I had in my head was way too low. You know, because I was just going on what I thought I knew. I didn't know what the price it was. And so I marched up in there. That was on Friday evening. I got in that elevator coming down from his office. I said, Lord, you're amazing. So I went into my meeting on Monday, and the number that I had in my head, I tripled it. And the number was kind of high, and when I said it, the guy didn't even flinch. He said, okay, it's a deal. He said, now you get me a contract over here. Give me a contract over here. Oh, Lord. I said, Lord. He said, how soon can you get me a contract over here? I said, well, hold on now. Then my wheels start turning again, even as I'm sitting there. I said, what I didn't include in here is I need I need a retainer broken out like that. I need this, and then I need this amount of money for, dinners and lunches, and I got to take a whole lot. But let me tell you this, Doc. But when I left there, I said, there is no telling what God will do now if you believe. Yeah. When I got through, and he said the other piece of advice, and this is the real advice he gave me beyond just the money part, because that was the easy part, right? He said, Bozeman, with your life experiences, man, and the connections you have in this city, he said, I can tell you what they say about you now. A lot of them say, hey, we just don't like the guy. But damn, we respect him. He's bold. He will say anything. We respect him. Now, these white folks, man, we respect him. And so he said, now you can do with a telephone. He said, because of your connection, you can pick up a phone and do what it would take me 10 hours as a lawyer to do. That was another very powerful lesson. So based on your relationship and your experiences, some of y'all can pick up the phone and make a call that can get stuff done that it would took that lawyer a whole 3-4 weeks or even months to get done. Because people respect you. Even if they don't like you, they respect you enough to say, this dude ain't gonna bring us no game now. So just use, again, I talked a couple of days ago about you using what's in your hand for the betterment of your people. And so, yeah, I can pick up the phone even now, because I've been in the city all my life. And whether it's City Hall or the state capitol or the United States Congress, because of relationship, I can get things done over the phone that most people would never be able to get done. Based on relationship now. You can do the same thing. I'm not saying to be braggadocious. I'm simply saying the influence you have, use it for the betterment of the community. And so towards that end, use your connect. Now, I don't put you on how to help Hosea. And see, that's a symbiotic relationship. It's a two-way street. You help them get rid of this money. They glad for it. And you help your friends who are in need of the money. You help them meet a critical need so they can get out of your pockets. If they up there asking you for help with rent every few days, last month it will help with rent, this month it help with rent. Hell, take them over there to Hosea Helps. They can help them with rent this month and probably next month and probably the next month too. But now that you know, if you knew better, you ought to do better. You know, we used to say all the time, you know, prior to knowledge, your blood is once I tell you the truth, your blood is not required of my hands. I've told you what the deal is. So now I'm not responsible. If you get put out of your house now, it's because you just want to get put out. If your lights go off, it's just because you wanted your lights to be off. Because you want to come up with every excuse. I'm telling your organization, you ain't felt our people who ready to help. And so I don't have no sympathy. Y'all be saying, dude, damn, that dude is hard. Dude, I'm telling you right now what to do. I'm telling you, if you want, your rent is behind, your light bill is behind, get off of your ass today and get over there to that place. Volunteer, take your bills with you and get it done. Don't call me with no, let me stop, I'm gonna stop cutting. Don't call me with no BS about you need some help and then you get mad. Negroes get mad at you. You didn't help me when I needed you. You know. Because if I had to, with all the people we try to help and be a blessing to, if I had to use my resources alone, I would be bankrupt by now. But once again, I pick up that phone and say, hey, I got somebody who needs $5,000. What can you, who on here can do that? Which one of y'all I can call on here? Because hell, I need you to hit me now, hit me in the DM. That I can just say, can I come and get $5,000 cash from you today? And you say, well, nah, it take me a little time to get it out of the bank, but you can come get it on Wednesday. Guess what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say, nigga here, nigga. What you mean I got to wait till Wednesday? You know what I'm gonna do? On Tuesday night, 12:01, I'm gonna be 12:01, 1 minute after midnight, I'm gonna be called. I'm be on that damn phone calling your house. It's 12:01. It's Wednesday now. What time can I come by there? Can I come by there now and pick that up from you? I mean, yeah, you get it. Yeah, you gonna say no? I can't wait. You got to give it to me today. No, okay. So go over there and get that money. All right, I done told y'all way too much. I got to get out of here. Look, y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all day, and you know, um, I'm gonna holler at y'all a little bit later. I got some stuff I need to do. Brother Hill, good to see you. You know, but God helps those who help themselves. And they thought you were gonna be the one who write the check. Well, you can't always be the one to write the check because your family have needs too. You have needs that got to be met. But if I can take you to the place, you know, that has the resources, then it's on you. I'm telling you, go over there and volunteer this morning and take your paperwork over there. People always ask, you know, why does the robber always rob the bank? Well, hell, that's where the money's at. Yeah, why they always rob the bank? What bank rob the bank? Because they go rob. That's where the money at. Yeah, don't too many of y'all get robbed because they know the average person right now, as broke as we are, the average person, if you put a gun in my hand back today, you're gonna get about $30. What good is that gonna do you? And that's why so many of y'all, they robbery go wrong, they get shot. When they look in your wallet and see ain't a damn dollar in there, they get mad and then just kill you. How you gonna get mad at broke people? And so, yeah, so look, when you come to rob the average person, and again, I'm done. When we do this as part of our class, you know, the average person, I ain't talking about them big ballers now, like Angela and others on here, Catherine. The average person keep about $40 in there. If you put a gun in their back, you're going to get about $40 in a cell phone. That's it. Ain't going to be nothing too much more than that. You know, and that's it. All right. And so, anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Take care of yourselves. Share the information, share the love, pass it on, pass on the blessing. Catch me today. I'll be on broadcasting from 4 to 9, raising money and bicycles and toys for the children of the Mechanicsville community. I need your help. We want to make this a beautiful Christmas for somebody else. I know your house has not been as blessed financially perhaps as it has been in other times, but those who have suffered the most have the most to give. All right? Y'all be good. Peace.